Our camera guys really need to focus on getting their cameras better. This thing is so blurry, making my eyes water.
Nothing else matters right now, Byron. As Corey calls her the Golden Goddess. Corey, you've gone radio silent. I'm just enjoying the moment, Cole. I suggest you do the same. If Mandy Rose told me that up was down and down was up, I'd at least do some research on it.
Foxy time!
And her opponent, from Palm Beach, Florida, Alicia.
Alicia, well, you should have heard what Byron was saying about you earlier today.
Michael, I'm getting out of here.
Good, thank God. She has some issues. Unpredictable, sure. I mean... Here we go, steel cage action kicking off here.
Man, this card is just packed with so many great matches. And this one is definitely among the most anticipated, I'd say.
Looking for the win. She better do something fast. Whoa, impressive.
You could say that again. I never thought she'd break free from that one.
Nasty drop. Cover here. Alicia Fox with an easy kick out. She's still in this one. Clothesline! Off with their head. Now that got those shoulders on the mat. Alicia Fox with an easy kick out.
That's either sheer genius or complete stupidity, Cole.
Clothesline! Off with their head. Ah, look at this. Oh, right to the kidneys. Golly. How can they get away with that? That's not legal. Ooh, what impact.
I knew it was only a matter of time.
She goes for the cover. A kick out after one.
How in the world?
She's calling for it.
The rock.
Double underhook applied. Up and face buster.
She has got to take it.
She goes for the cover. She got the shoulder up in time. She's still in this one. Oh, what a forearm! That was dirty. Corey, the WWE, she goes for the cover. This steel cage match is in the books.
Here is your winner, Mandy Rose.
Put it in the books. And there was no question about that one.
I got a feeling we're going to be talking about her for a long time to come.
Guys, it sounds like we can all agree that was an extremely impressive win. a champion. Definitely an electric feeling to this venue tonight.
And guys, I'm pretty sure I can watch these women compete each and every week.
Harsh impact. Good golly, what a knee.
Missile drop kick.
Hit the target.
Shoulders on the mat. And Brie Bella getting the shoulder up.
It's gonna take more than that.
Oh, what impact.
Oh man, a little extra luster behind that kick.
Brie Bella starting to falter some, but this certainly isn't something she can't come back from.
If you're worried about her now, you haven't seen many of her matches. She can withstand so much more punishment than this.
Now the old vicious head crank. Look at the torque. Ooh! Of course, that's a unique suplex.
Wrist clutch suplex, perfect.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
Mandy Rose has been called by Corey God's greatest creation. You're the only one, Corey, who calls her that. Why does she have that nickname?
Let me think, Michael Cole. Probably because I have functioning eyeballs. Take a look at Mandy Rose. The creator of the universe spared no expense when crafting the masterpiece known as Mandy Rose.
Leg drop. The two of you were discussing why Mandy Rose is quote-unquote God's greatest creation. And I have to say, she is pretty and a great performer. But is it possible, I don't know, you're exaggerating, Corey?
I am not exaggerating in the slightest, Saxton. Mandy Rose is the most talented and beautiful performer I have ever seen. As a matter of fact, the two of you aren't even worthy of viewing her majesty. It'd be like staring directly into the sun.
We have Mandy Rose competing here tonight. Let's talk strategy, Byron. Let me start with...
Actually, I'll take this, Cole.
Double underhook applied. Up and face buster.
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
Absolutely has to get back in the ring.
There's no way around it.
She's got that gleam in her eyes.
She can't take much more of this.
Oh, come on, not like this. This is not how I wanted to see this end.
Here is your winner, Mandy Rose.
And it's a count-out victory here tonight.
Hey, a win's a win, but I'm not sure if there are many people on the roster that would want to get the win like this.
As we close the book on this match, I need to remind everybody just how big of a win this was. Simply amazing.
Here comes the two-time champion.
And her opponent, from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, Marie.
Marie's had one of the longest championship reigns of all time. An A-lister in her own right.
Why does Maurice always feel it's necessary to inform the world that they're not allowed in her personal space?
Because Maurice feels necessary to inform the entire world that they're not as good as she is.
There's a humble attitude.
Sad fact of life, Saxton.
There's a very questionable attitude.
Nothing to question, Byron.
And there's the bell. And here we go. This is the type of battle that you can show someone who's new to our brand of entertainment and say, this is what WWE's all about.
And the wreckage I suspect we're about to see will not at all be unlike a car wreck out on I-95.
No, she's too quick for her. To the face. Oh. Back in from the apron. Not sure how much more Maurice can take. Guys, there's a chance she won't be able to recover from this. I think this one's over.
Guys, she's going to be feeling the effects of this beatdown for days, maybe even a week. Who knows?
Forearms for the second rope.
Driving down.
She's got her in her sights.
Double underhook applied. Up and
Face buster.
Game, set, match. This one is over.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
Here she goes. Back in the ring now. Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
Boom!
She is on fire.
Not today. An amazing opportunity hanging high above the ring. But which one of these competitors will be the one walking away with the briefcase?
Uh-oh. Long distance drop.
Big reversal for her there. Oh, and the ladder finds the mark.
Gonna be tough to bounce back from that one.
She's getting that ladder position perfectly.
Well, setting it up is one thing. Climbing it is entirely different.
Oh, nasty impact.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
Comes up big with the reversal.
Byron, in the world of romance, this is what we call
Yes.
au revoir, Byron. That's all she wrote, fellas.
Oh, no. I don't like Mandy Rose's chances in this one.
Okay. Heading up the ladder now.
This could be the beginning of the end.
Reverses that one. What a strike. Now we have, boom! Looking to steal a win here.
Can she do it?
Nobody in this building thinks the match can end here.
I think so.
Go home.
The WWE Universe is coming unglued, an absolute fever pitch here.
She's making the climb now, guys.
Ooh, brutal body shot.
Oh. Full impact. gonna try to win it right here.
No time to waste. Gotta get it down now.
Things are not looking very good right now. Gonna have to find a way to regroup.
Down with a power bomb.
You can see the confidence just beaming from her right now.
Got the ladder where it needs to be, but as we know, that's only half the battle.
Here is your winner, Mandy Rose.
What a great match, and a huge victory to boot.
When you get a one-on-one match like that, you hate to see one of them come up short. Well, that's just the harsh reality of it.
What a great match.
And her opponent, from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya.
Product of the Hart family dungeon, carrying on the legacy of the legendary Hart family in sports entertainment. Natalya always ready to handle things inside the ring.
Yeah, the daughter of Jim the Animal Neidhart, the niece of WWE Hall of Famer Bret the Hitman Hart.
Got the power of her father and the finesse of her uncle. Maybe the most respected superstar in the entire women's division.
You can feel the electricity running through this arena. This is going to be some battle. One-on-one, mano-a-mano.
Nailed it. Oh, man, that hurt the back. Spine rattling.
Ooh, what impact. That's how you wear down your opponent.
Oh, continuing to punish them.
And look at suplex.
I think she's trying to prove a point here.
Natalya says, not this time.
Ooh, right in the face.
Destroyed. Oh, look at these.
You gotta believe this one's over. Face buster. She's calling for it.
Double underhook applied. Up and beautiful technique.
Game, set, match.
And Mandy Rose picks up the win.
Here is your winner, Mandy Rose.
Well, that one was over before it even started.
And talk about displaying a never-say-die attitude. It was as if winning was the only option here tonight.
You're going to be hard-pressed to find action like what we just saw anywhere else. A six-time champion. Think about everything this woman has accomplished in her career, and then talk about her all-time great rivalries with three Hall of Famers, Trish Stratus, Lita, and Beth Phoenix.
Well, Mickey's got a list of great matches a mile long, but let's talk about her 6th Women's Championship. Mickey has an opportunity tonight to make a little bit more history.
Singles action is underway, and in this one, I wouldn't attempt to predict what's going to happen. I'd just be ready for anything. Sometimes that's all you can do.
And guys, you can almost literally feel the electricity in the air for this Hell in a Cell match.
And it's Mickie James making a move.
And now, the Mick kick right on the money.
Oh, here's the cover. Very curious move to go for a pinfall at this point.
Yeah, this early, no chance.
Spin kick. She's got something in mind.
Harsh impact.
She's got her where she wants her. She counters before it's too late. To the kidneys. Golly. Boom, what a kick.
What a forearm.
Oh, guys, there's the one at the back of the neck. Beginning to look bad for her here. This is not how she drew this one up.
You know, she's the kind of competitor that actually likes getting hit. It motivates her. And this might just be what she needs to put her over the top, believe it or not.
Mandy Rose has had a meteoric rise in WWE. In 2015, she was one of many hopefuls aiming for a contract in Tough Enough. In 2016, she appeared on NXT. In 2017, she made her main roster debut on Raw. A year later, she jumped to SmackDown. Oh, man, what a strike!
Michael, you mentioned the rise of Mandy Rose. Yes, she quickly ascended from a WWE hopeful to NXT, and then to both brands.
Double underhook applied. Up and
Face buster!
She got it!
Mickie, she goes for the cover. And she kicks out at 2.
still too fresh.
Mandy Rose has been successful in WWE, but she also has the less than honorable distinction of being the first person eliminated in both the inaugural Women's Royal Rumble and Women's Elimination Chamber.
Michael brought up Mandy Rose's lack of success in the Royal Rumble and the Elimination Chamber, but I have to say she didn't have the luck of the draw in either case, drawing spot number 4 in the Rumble and being the first person out of a pod in the Elimination Chamber.
Saxton quit judging Mandy Rose. Only God can judge Mandy Rose, and she's been deemed God's greatest creation. Mandy Rose was the victim of a conspiracy at the Royal Rumble and Elimination Chamber when she got those bad entrance numbers.
Oh, my goodness, this hurts. Oh! Mandy Rose has had a meteoric rise in WWE. In 2015, she was one of many. There's a pin now. She got the shoulder up in time.
Have to put in a little more work than that. Oh, nasty impact. Oh!
Dodges a bullet there.
Michael, you mentioned the rise of Mandy Rose. Yes, she quickly ascended from a WWE hopeful to NXT and then to both brands on the main roster. But she didn't come out of nowhere. she was an award-winning bodybuilder before even joining WWE.
Stop talking, guys. You are both doing a terrible job conveying the majesty of God's greatest creation, Mandy Rose. Nobody's had a rise like Mandy because there is no competitor on her level. I don't know about you guys, but it looks to me like these superstars are on their last legs here.
Look at her go.
Oh, right to the gut. Boom, what impact.
Oh, man, jarring headbutt.
Ooh. Boom, right in the button. Just a step quicker, it looks like. She got her with a reversal. Nailed it. Tossed around like a rag doll. Here she goes, back in the ring now.
Oh, nasty impact.
And that one takes her down. Turn out the shoulders down, this could be it. Oh, how resilient was that?
She kicked out there, but I don't know how much more she can take.
She's calling for it.
Double underhook applied. Up and
Face buster! I bet you feel foolish. This may very well be it.
The pinfall and the victory.
Here is your winner, Mandy Rose.
Gonna feel the effects of this win for a while.
I don't make the matches, but if I did, I'd put these two back in the ring ASAP. What an amazing match.
Wow, I don't think we're going to have too many disappointed viewers at home. Not with action like we...
Back where she made her name in WWE on Raw. Here's Ivory.
From Seattle, Washington, Ivory.
Ivory, incredibly comfortable in high-pressure situations, has won women's championship matches multiple times over her illustrious career.
I miss when Ivory was part of Right to Censor.
Of course you do.
They had a good message.
You know, I once spent 12 straight hours on the air with Ivory, part of a program called Wrestling. You can expect these superstars to put their bodies on the line to take each other down.
These superstars have waited a long time for this match to take place.
She's countering nicely now.
Yeah, a second ago, she was almost done. Incredible drop. Oof.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
Beautiful technique.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
Hooked up.
Back suplex. Ooh, what impact.
What's coming next?
Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
She goes for the cover.
You're not going to win many matches that easily.
And we continue.
Look out. There she goes. When she gets in attack mode, look out. Back in from the floor.
Attack to the midsection. She reverses out of it.
And not a second too soon. Close call there.
She is on fire.
This isn't looking good for her, guys.
No, it's not, Michael. She looks absolutely out of it.
She's looking wobbly, guys.
And I assure you the hazards outside the ring are very, very real.
This is a bad, harsh impact.
Big opportunity here.
Look at Ivory go. Ivory is really feeling it.
Oh, man, she's rolling now. Oh.
What do you think Ivory needs to focus on right now? I think this match is starting to take it all out of her, guys.
I really expected much more from her here tonight. I'm pretty shocked to see her absorb so much punishment.
These women are so evenly matched right now, guys. I can very easily see this match going either way. Oh, man, what a leg drop.
She's starting to feel the pressure. She's going to have to turn things around in a hurry, guys.
It looks to me, guys, like she may have underestimated her opponent here tonight, and now she's paying for it.
One of these women has to pull away here eventually. At this point, looks like it might just be her opponent.
What a strike. Who knows what's going to happen? This match could go anywhere.
She's not too anxious to get up.
Boom, face first.
She can end it here.
We got to cover. And she gets her shoulder up. She's still in this one.
Look at her go.
Oh, nasty elbow. Another one. Leg drop. Now the old vicious head crank. Look at the torque. Oh, man, right to the neck. Come on, this isn't fair.
Life's not fair, Cole. Get over it.
No trouble kicking out of that one. She's still in this one. Elbow right to the back of the neck.
Ugh.
Mandy Rose's toughness getting tested here. She needs to find a way to turn things around fast.
These women have gone through so much in this match. It's amazing that they're still able to stand.
We're looking at complete domination here.
She shows signs of life.
She's showing a lot more than that.
Slam. Oh, this will damage your back.
I don't know how much more damage one person could take. I don't care how tough you are.
Oh, you gotta believe this one's over. And she kicks out with relative ease.
She's still in this one.
And she's back in the ring now.
Wow, what impact! Ivory with a serious reason for concern.
She might just have nothing left to give at this point.
I don't think I've ever seen her absorb this much punishment, Cole. If she can somehow pull this one off, it would be nothing short of amazing.
You can see the confidence just beaming from her right now.
Ivory has her up. Oh, slams her down. Wow, it's going for the cover. 2, 3.
Ivory looked impressive tonight.
Here is your winner, Ivory.
This matchup has the potential to be special.
We could be moments away from an instant classic.
Slams her down. Victory. Here's a cover. Referee barely had time to begin a count there.
Gonna take more than that.
The end may be near.
Unceremoniously deposited down.
Oh, it's over. Pinning predicament. She's got a long way to go before she should be thinking about a pinfall victory here.
She's still in this one. She get airline miles for that.
What a strike.
She has some reason to be concerned here. To be expected, though, given the competition she's in there with tonight.
And you could tell that this crowd is shocked to see her losing in such a definitive manner right now.
Clubbing blow to the back. Oh, shoulder first.
I think the ring just shifted.
Now we see Ivory starting to slow down a bit.
By no means is this dire straits for her, though.
It's been quite the back and forth battle for these women, guys, and I'm willing to bet that's the way it's going to be the rest of the way.
That kick will stop you in your tracks. Kick!
Really targeting the back on that one. Ivory was able to get out of the way there.
Back in from the apron.
Oh, and it's a reversal.
Oh, man, she's rolling now. Russian leg sweep.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow. And a kick out at 2. Not yet.
Nailed it.
She's looking a little unsteady. I'd say her fans have every reason to be concerned here.
I just can't pick a winner at this point, guys. Any one of these women can take this thing. Ivory was able to get out of the way there. the way there.
Like her namesake, Ivory is awfully smooth, even when she's showboating.
Look at this. Oh, what incredible power. Wow, what a vertical suplex. To the face. Mandy Rose's toughness getting tested here.
She may very well have reached the point of no return.
I'm not used to seeing this.
Well, her chances certainly are looking bleak right now, guys. But as long as she's breathing, I expect her to fight. That's just the kind of competitor she is.
Yeah, he's able to tap into an energy source few others can.
Ouch. That's it. That's what she needed.
Well, that was a close call.
The size of this girl's heart is simply immeasurable.
Here we go. Ivory is setting it up. She reverses out of it.
And not a second too soon. Close call there.
Leg sweep. Nicely done.
Double underhook applied. Up and
face buster.
If that doesn't end it, I don't know.
She goes for the cover. 1, 2, and the kick out.
How in the world?
Elbow drop. Right to the heart. Ooh, what impact.
Look at her go.
What a stomp. Good grief. Boom. Ooh. You guys see that distance?
Ivory's legs looking feeble. She could be on her way out of this one.
And an easy kick out from Ivory.
Well, Ivory is struggling, no doubt about it, but she definitely has enough to power out of it there.
Clothesline! Off with their head.
Ivory
plants her face first.
That has got to be it.
She goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3.
Ivory has done it.
Here is your winner.
Blow my mind, blow my mind, blow my mind, blow my... I found a potion.
That where she made her name in WWE on Raw. Here's Ivory.
From Seattle, Washington, Ivory.
Ivory, incredibly comfortable in high-pressure situations, has won women's championship matches multiple times over her illustrious career.
I miss when Ivory was part of Right to Censor.
Of course you did.
They had a good message.
She had the first ever Hardcore Rules women's match in WWE.
True trailblazer here in WWE's women's division.
The WWE Universe is chomping to the bit to see these two competitors go at it.
You can count me in on the excitement. I can't wait.
Ah, rear pull mat slam. Harsh impact.
What agility, the armbar is locked in.
Wisely bringing the action back into the ring.
vertical suplex. Nice.
Ooh, nice Russian leg sweep.
Mandy Rose has been called by Corey God's greatest creation. You're the only one, Corey, who calls her that. Why does she have that nickname?
Let me think, Michael Cole. Probably because I have functioning eyeballs. Take a look at Mandy Rose. The creator of the universe spared no expense when crafting the masterpiece known as Mandy Rose.
The two of you were discussing why Mandy Rose is, quote-unquote, God's greatest creation. And I have to say, she is pretty and a great performer. But is it possible, I don't know, you're exaggerating, Corey?
I am not exaggerating in the slightest, Saxton. Mandy Rose is the most talented and beautiful performer I have ever seen. As a matter of fact, the two of you aren't even worthy of viewing her majesty. It'd be like staring directly into the sun.
And she comes up short.
If you're going to lead your feet, you got to make sure you're going to land the move.
What a strike. Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
How does Ivory come back from this brutal beatdown? Looks like her chances of winning this match are starting to dwindle.
She's not looking so good here, guys. She's going to need to find a way to fend off some of this offense, and quickly.
Submission move locked in.
Oh, what a kick. She is on fire.
What a forearm. Gorilla press slam way up there.
That is definitely it. Game, set, match. This one is over.
And a pin attempt. I wouldn't have been surprised if that was it. Wow.
Very admirable performance here, but you have to wonder if she's risking permanent injury.
She's got that gleam in her eyes. Irish whip. Dodges a bullet there. Oh, sit-out slam.
Things starting to go the other way for her. She's in there with some stiff competition tonight.
Pump the brakes a bit, Cole. I know exactly what you're thinking, and I can tell you with all certainty, she still has plenty of gas left in the tank.
I think a lot of people assumed she was going to pick up an easy win here tonight, but that doesn't seem to be the case right now.
Suplex.
Taking a bit of a beating so far, but nothing that can't be overcome.
She's in control. Oof. Boom, what impact. She goes for the cover. 1, 2. And she kicks out at 2. That's too early for that.
Look at Ivory go.
Bringing it back into the ring. Mandy Rose just too quick. She's calling for it. Double underhook applied. Up and face buster.
That should do it.
And Mandy Rose picks up the win.
Here is your winner, Mandy Rose.
Here on Monday Night Raw. match.
And her opponent, from Norwich, England, Paige.
Without a doubt, Paige has changed this entire women's division. Heck, she's changed the entire WWE.
Guys, remember on Raw a few years ago when Paige made her WWE debut and won the Women's Championship? A truly unforgettable night, not only for Paige, but the entire WWE Universe. Paige has revolutionized the game since that very night. And it was that night where we began the transformation from the... Mandy Rose has ascended the ranks in NXT and WWE so rapidly that she hasn't really encountered any rivals. But I like the idea of Rose taking on her former Absolution partner, Paige.
I think Mandy Rose expected the red carpet to be rolled out when she joined SmackDown and saw Paige was the show's general manager. When that didn't happen, it made Rose red with anger.
She might have it.
She's starting to fight out, guys.
No! She breaks it!
Wow, she's quite the escape artist, Michael.
Lariat! Paige is starting to slow a bit here.
But you certainly cannot count her out yet.
If you're worried about her now, you haven't seen many of her matches. She can withstand so much more punishment than this.
I don't know about you guys, but I did not expect to see her in so much.
Beautiful technique. This is all but over. Paige is rolling now.
The cloverleaf!
Incredible.
She sneaks on in there.
Look at Paige stalking her. She shows signs of life.
She's showing a lot more than that.
Oh man, she's rolling now.
Russian leg sweep.
She's starting to feel it, but you can bet she has plenty of fight in her.
Pump the brakes a bit, Cole. I know exactly what you're thinking, and I can tell you with all certainty, she still has plenty of gas left in the tank.
It's been an amazing match up to this point, guys, and from where I sit, any one of these women can win this thing. Going for the ride.
Big time slam. Vicious. She goes for the cover. And Mandy Rose gets out of the pinfall.
And have to put in a little more work than that. Oh, nasty impact.
Mandy Rose just too quick. Paige just barely gets out of the way.
Point of the elbow, nailed it.
You gotta believe this one's over.
She wants to finish this.
Double underhook applied. Up and
Face buster.
she got her good there.
Paige just barely gets out of the way.
Oh, what a slam.
She's starting to falter here. Momentum clearly not on her side right now, fellas.
Looks to me, guys, like she may have underestimated her opponent here tonight, and now she's paying for it.
This is not where she wants to be right now. She's dangerously close to losing this thing. But then
She goes for the cover and kick out. This one's not over yet.
Not yet.
Mandy Rose just too quick.
Scoop slam.
Oh, nasty impact.
What's going to happen? This match could go anywhere. Harsh impact. And guys, we're seeing Paige in a tough situation.
We might be looking at the end of the line for her.
And things look bleak right now.
Yeah, unfortunately for her, it looks like her night is not going to end the way she hoped.
The cover. Real close. Too close for comfort.
Right now, I just don't know what it's going to take. Paige is rolling, so hide the children.
Oh, knee to the face.
That's going to hurt. Oh, here it comes. Paige Turner.
Wow, what a move by Paige.
What a sweeping blow.
She goes for the cover. And she kicks out with relative ease.
Still too fresh.
When she gets in attack mode, look out.
Oh, what impact. Look at Paige stalking her. She reverses out of it.
And not a second too soon. Close call there.
Fisherman suplex, classic. Ooh, what impact. Mandy Rose's toughness getting tested here.
Her opponent is clearly getting the best of her here.
Man, at this point, even the slightest mistake could cost one of these women the match.
Face buster. She's got it now. 1, 2. A kick out, and you can see the frustration starting to build.
Yeah, and just when you think Paige is done, she fights her way back into it.
She goes for the cover. 2, just before 3. That was real close.
She's still in this one.
She's licking her chops.
She's tough, but nobody's that tough.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
And here's a cover. And the shoulder's up in time.
Not yet. Oh, right to the skull.
Going for the ride.
Look at that power, Byron.
Man, that is just careless intent. That's how you wear down your opponent.
Oh, continuing to punish them.
Oh, here it comes.
Paige with a Paige Turner.
Wow, what a move by Paige.
She goes for the cover. 2.
True testament to grit.
Wow, I am impressed.
Look at Paige stalking her. She counters before it's too late.
Look at the look in her eyes. She's in the zone.
I don't see Paige coming back from that one. Can that beat Paige?
This could do it. 2. Kicking out of that man. Used up her last bit of energy.
Yeah, Paige might be hurting, but she's not quitting.
Caught with the elbow.
Right on the jaw.
Great officiating as the ref noticed she was on the ropes.
She's got that gleam in her eyes.
Double underhook applied. Up and...
Look at Paige stalking her. Uh-oh.
Rampage! That should do it.
Look at this. One! And Mandy Rose gets out of the pinfall.
She's not done yet, but you have to believe that she's still in all sorts of trouble here.
We're getting ever so close to the end of this Iron Man match, and what a match it's been up to this point.
Looks like both these superstars have found that little extra something to keep themselves going here tonight.
She goes for the cover. Two! Kick out at two. Whoa, that may have been a slow count.
Unbelievable.
Paige with the excellent move to get out.
Mandy Rose just too quick.
Here is your winner, Paige.
Talk about having to dig down deep to pick up the win. It's wins like that.
Here on Monday Night Raw, look who's in her house.
And her opponent, from Norwich, England, Paige.
From the start, Paige dared to be different. Paige dared to stand out, and she has benefited from that mindset.
Guys, remember on Raw a few years ago when Paige made her WWE debut and won the Women's Championship? A truly unforgettable night, not only for Paige, but the entire WWE Universe. Paige has revolutionized the game since that very night. And it was that night where we began the... Mandy Rose has ascended the ranks in NXT and WWE so rapidly that she hasn't really encountered...
Paige Turner!
Incredible! She's got her where she wants her. She's turning the tables.
They ain't turned yet. Still got some work to do.
Oh, straight forearm. She goes for the cover. No trouble kicking out of that one.
Still seems a little early.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
We have Mandy Rose competing here tonight. Let's talk strategy, Byron. Let me start with...
Actually, I'll take this, Cole. There is no strategy when taking on Mandy Rose. She's God's greatest creation. You literally cannot compete with that. Case closed. Question over.
She's starting to sweat a bit. Nothing she can't fire back from, though.
You know, she's the kind of competitor that actually likes getting hit. It motivates her. And this might just be what she needs to put her over the top, believe it or not.
Well, we had Corey giving his unbiased strategy discussion concerning Mandy Rose before. Byron, do you have an answer now?
Thank you, Michael. Yeah, Mandy can be defeated, and you need to neutralize her Absolution ally, Sonya Deville. Together, they can be tough to beat, but if you work on them one at a time, it's possible.
She goes for the cover, and she kicks out with relative ease. Gonna take more than that. She's out of it, guys. Yeah, she's leaving herself wide open here.
Anytime I see an Iron Man match, I can't help but be taken back to October of 2015 and the now legendary match between Bayley and Sasha Banks, which I, of course, had the pleasure of calling.
Move over, Ronaldo. Speaking of the legendary Bayley-Sasha match that Corey was talking about, we should mention that the match will go down in history as the first time women's superstars headlined on an NXT TakeOver event.
And in the end, the history books will show that it was Bayley walking away the victor, 3 falls to 2.
She's a lady that can crank it up at the drop of the hat.
Hard landing there.
Nothing to worry about, just a little misstep on her part.
Oh, here it comes!
Paige with a Paige turner.
This might be it, guys.
Paige can draw the curtains on this fight. Ladies and gentlemen, she goes for the cover. She's looking to get out of here with a win early.
She got her shoulder up, and we continue.
Boom! She's countering nicely now.
Yeah, a second ago, she was almost done. I'd agree with Michael's big fight feel assessment. It seems every time we get an Iron Man match, there's a certain buzz in the arena.
Oh, you can thank Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels for setting the standard at WrestleMania 12. And since then, fans have been beside themselves each time one of these matches gets announced.
Shoulders on the mat. And a kick out, not even close on that.
Not yet.
Watching this match, guys, I can't help but be reminded of the classic WrestleMania 12 encounter between Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart. Without a doubt, a main event for the ages.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we're in the process of a WWE Iron Man match. The competitor with the most pinfalls and submissions when the clock expires will be our winner. As Byron mentioned, the WrestleMania 12 Iron Man match was without a question a legendary encounter. And I think a lot of why it's remembered so fondly is because after 60 minutes, the score was still 0-0.
Yeah, but in overtime, HBK was able to realize his boyhood dream following a little sweet chin music.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Just attacking the back. Nailed it. What a stomp.
Good grief. She is on fire.
Oh, what a forearm. That was dirty.
Guys, I've talked with superstars who've competed in Iron Man matches, and each and every one of them have said that there's almost no preparing for the grueling nature of this contest.
Going for the ride.
Chains of JBL with a fall-away slam.
Oh, right on the arm.
Not good. Corey, that's why you're the best analyst at this.
Uh-oh, here it comes. Paige Turner. She's back in full control now.
Oh, no. Looking for all the glory here.
She picks up a fall. We're looking at complete domination here.
She's not looking good here, guys.
Man, she's got to get herself together here.
And Paige manages to reverse out of that one.
Rampage! That's it. That's what she needed.
She goes for the cover. Where is she finding the strength to continue?
Yeah, it's going to take more than that.
Stump puller leg snap.
That's going to hurt. Tear your hamstring.
Now the old vicious head crank.
Look at the torque.
Nasty attack to the neck. Whoa!
What does Paige need to do right now? Her opponent's clearly getting the best of her here.
I really expected much more from her here tonight. I'm pretty sure.
We've got to cover. One!
She's looking to get out of here with a win early.
She's still in this one.
Setting him up for the... No, she's too quick for her. Takes her off her feet. That's how you... Here's a cover. And Paige getting the shoulder up too soon.
Look at her go.
And she turns it around on her. She reverses out of it.
And not a second too soon. Close call there.
1, 2, and she kicks out.
She's still in this one.
She wants to finish this.
Double underhook applied. Up and
Face buster.
If that doesn't end it, I don't know.
And will this be it?
yes.
2.
And a kick out.
Just not enough damage done yet, Cole.
And she's toying with her now. She shows signs of life.
She's showing a lot more than that.
Paige with the excellent move to get out. She gets a fall.
He unloaded there.
Paige is getting a serious beatdown. Not sure how much more anyone would be able to take. She looks dangerously close to losing this match right here, guys.
Well, this is where we're going to find out what these women are made of. They appear to be absolutely drained, but I'm willing to bet there's no quit in them.
We're getting ever so close to the end of this Iron Man match, and what a match it's been up to this point.
Rampage!
And she looked like she had no chance just a few moments ago.
Going for the cover.